Hello everybody, Wikipedia14 here, and welcome to technically the first snapshot for Minecraft 1.21. Technically it's in big quotes because this is not really like the full 1.21 snapshot. This is snapshot 23W42A, and this is like a mix of 1.20.3 and 1.21. If you guys remember from the start of the 1.20 development cycle, they did this where they only released a couple of features in line or like included within the development cycle for 1.19.4, I believe. So I'll go over like here's the thing, I did not cover every 1.20.3 snapshot, so I will not go over it. But one thing that will be added when 1.20.3 is released is the hide splash text, the yellow text over here. So as you can see, there's the logo is just clean. And then if we go here, disable that, as you can see, it shows. All right, so I'll show you guys how to activate the 1.21 features. So you need to create a new world for this. I will have to remind you about that. If you create a new world, and then you go here at the experiments button, as you can see, it shows that new features and content for 1.21. You just turn this on, you press done, and then you just create a new world. You set everything here, and then when new features gets added here in the snapshots, in the future snapshots, when the world has the this experiments for 1.21, everything that will be added or that will be added in the future snapshots will be added to the world that has this experiment updated or enabled, sorry. So yeah, that's how you get the 1.21 features when you want to, of course. And when the normal snapshots go in, that experiment will be gone from the experiments button or the experiment section, and it will just be implemented into the snapshot fully, like as is, like it is in the game. So let's hop into the world because there's going to be a very interesting block that we'll be talking about. All right, so we are now in this wonderful world with this wonderful new block. Oh boy, my coffee is coming back, which is the crafter. Oh, you gotta clear your throat to this. This is the newest block, well, redstone block for 1.21, which they announced in Minecraft Live. And I don't want to talk about who won the mob vote. I did not vote for that mob. Anyways, this is a crafter. So to craft the crafter, you basically need 5 iron, 1 crafting table, 1 dropper, and 2 redstone dust. Cut that, please. And we're gonna talk about like the basics of how this works. So for the crafter, you can put any item in this inventory. So this is basically an inventory which can craft, which is basically new to the game. And this inventories can be shared with other players when in a multiplayer. So basically, it's like a storage block, you know, it's like a storage block. So how do you craft with the crafter? You basically send a redstone pulse, and I have to be very specific about this, a pulse. So when you send a redstone pulse into the crafter, you basically craft whatever is the valid crafting recipe inside of the crafter. And as you can see, when I hover over the slots, it says click to disable, because the fun feature about this crafter block is actually you can disable any of the slots, and basically you cannot put any item in the disabled slots, or like, you know, the automated way. And it's really fun. So this is like a very simple setup. So when the crafter is facing a storage block, so basically hopper, dropper, chest, barrels, dispensers, it will automatically send whatever is crafted into the inventory. So there's like a big, really big um possibility for just this one block. And the only limiting factor is that it needs to be sent a redstone pulse, not a signal. So let's say we put a lever, right? So if we put a lever here, it crafts one, but as you can see at the back, these things at the back are lit up, but it's not crafting. It only crafted one. So let's just look, let's just put a lever behind, so as you can see, there's a small animation. The crafting pattern at the top lights up. And then this thing basically just goes up and down, indicating that it crafted one item. But the block is currently powered, so it will not craft another one unless it goes unpowered and then powered again. Now you might be thinking, oh, I can just put a crafter down here. Where's the observer? And then we could just grab an observer right here. And then, oh my gosh. And then we can just, oh, I'm lagging a bit. Do it like this. Yes, it works. But what if there's like an invalid recipe here? So we just see the, a lot of the redstoners in YouTube. I've searched some designs, but I did find out one thing about this that we can automate. But I'm gonna show you guys those things later. So listen. Look at that. Ooh, that's actually really fun to listen to. Now, if there is no inventory in front of the crafter, we'll just spew it out. And listen. It's really cool. Okay. Now, I almost forgot this, but you can face the crafter in any direction, even upwards. So that's pretty cool. So you can see, and also downwards actually. We can just you know, put it downwards. So that's pretty cool. And there's also like some pretty cool designs for this. Like, look at the sides. It's like a handle, not gonna lie. And then we can put the you guys, you can see like at the bottom, there's like really cool like stone-ish pattern. Like, kind of looks like deep slate, but it's like a pretty cool stone design pattern thing at the back. So yeah, I will also show you guys another thing. I totally forgot to set this up, but we can quickly set this up. So of course, the crafter having the inventory space, it is actually readable by a redstone comparator. So let's just put a crafter here, but it actually works differently than you would think. So let's put these guys here. Let's put the redstone. I'm lagging a bit, so that's pretty bad. So, as you can see, there are 9 lamps that I placed, right? So, the comparator actually outputs the status of each slot. So let's say we have one item in the crafter. It lights up 1. If we have 8, it lights up 8. If we have 9, basically it lights up all it powers out 9 of the redstone lines. I forgot how it called. Nope. Okay. Clear. Thank you. So yeah, if you want to craft, if you have a 9x9 or a 3x3 recipe, crafting recipe, you can just read out a 9 and then it just power this guy. If it reaches 9, it just crafts it automatically. Now, there's also another thing that this crafter does. It will also detect the disabled slots. So basically, you can, mind you, if you heard the helicopter, I will apologize for that. So you can see, we have disabled 8 slots and it powers 8 slots. So let's say you want to have like an iron, like maybe like a nugget farm. Like you want to craft a lot of nuggets. You can just have that. When an item goes in, powers this crafter, crafts that, spews it out, goes back to 8, bada bing, bada boom, right? And for those who are like a bit more knowledgeable in redstone, you can use this with a lot of things. timers, maybe a countdown, kind of works too. So let's go to the small automations that we have right here. So this is like a very simple design that I kind of just came up with. So using a crafter, you just have it comparator with an 8. Okay, make sure that it's 8. I have a little bit of phlegm. On 8 slots disabled, so it will power out 8. Alright, as you can see, if you pull out F3, it says right there, it's power 8. And this is only compatible for a full crafter. This is like some examples. You can search up on YouTube like different automation for like crafter, and since this is like the first iteration, there are still a little bit of bug or small bugs in between or like some things, so be on the lookout for that. All right, so let's say I want to craft a full iron block, right? So we can, there you go. It will just craft iron blocks for us automatically. And let's get a barrel, maybe a hopper too. Look at that. And it just crafts us iron. So whenever this goes into 9, when it gets filled up, sorry, it will basically just spews out that thing. It will update this observer will read the change of redstone signal, and then this will change it or read it, and then this will be powered, which is gonna power or give a pulse into this crafter. So this is just for like a full crafting, like one material. Just, you know, this is basically useful for gold or like, you know, piglin farms, maybe emerald, like raid farms for like emeralds. That's pretty cool. So there's this very simple contraption that we can use. Next is actually a bit more complicated. This design is from Rayworks. You can I will link the video in the description where I got this design. So basically, this is a 2-item. This is basically a 2-item crafter. So 2-item, 2-slot crafters. What is 2 items thing? Oh, we can do paper and the gunpowder. Let's just use this as a gunpowder and paper type of deal, you know. So what this does is actually, this basically reads this at the bottom, right? Okay, let's I'll tell you guys a little bit about this. So these are the 2 item inputs. You have to make sure that there is an item inside of the crafter. And what these comparators do is that this is a T-flop switch. If you guys don't know about that, don't worry about it. It's just like a switch that if one side of the contraption is enabled, everything will be shut down. That's basically like a very, very, very simple explanation about that. So basically, when there is no item in this hopper, this redstone torch will lit up, basically disabling this. And this guy back here, this is what gives the crafter a redstone pulse. So when either of the hoppers goes empty, it will disable the whole system. So if we, you know, oh, right. There you go. So basically, this, you need to have the recipe already inside, and then there's gonna be a good flow of items, and it will output everything at the bottom. And then if you want to disable it, boom, easy. And then if you want to, you know, disable it a bit again, there you go. There it is. And I know it's kind of like kind of a janky setup, but that's just how it is. This is just for 2 items. Now, let's say you want to craft a full grid of items. A full grid of items, and you want to have it like automated, right? This is like another design from Rayworks. This basically ensures that the items are inserted into the crafter perfectly. Now, oh, I almost forgot about this. If you are inputting items into the crafter using the hopper, your items will actually be placed from top to bottom, left to right, and it only inserts it when there's no other slots that is like either empty or lower than the previous, like like the first slots. So it goes from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and it loops back around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? Well, let's say the middle slot is a stack. It's already a stack. It skips that. Oh, so basically it skips that slot. Let's say half a stack, sorry. So it basically negates this slot because this is greater than the other slots. So if one slot is like not even, it just skips it over until every slot is the same amount. So you don't have to worry about, like, items getting misplaced or whatever, because you know that the crafter, when the input is through a hopper, it will go from top to bottom, left to right. Always, it doesn't change. So this system basically utilizes that system. So let's say I want to craft, where's a big oh, beacon. No, not that. Yes, beacon. So we need glass, we need obsidian, and then I need some nether stars. Okay, I forgot the recipe of the thing, but I will do it still without looking. Okay, so we got that guy, and then this guy. The top three, I remember the top three is glass. I think it's glass, right? It's glass, right? Wait, it's not glass panes, right? Wait. Oh no. I am a bit bad at this. I apologize. I forgot the recipe of a beacon. I know it's glass. Yeah, it is glass. Oh, I'm gaslighting myself. Holy crap. Okay, that guy, and then the middle slot is the nether star. The middle is this. This is obsidian. This is obsidian. And then this is also obsidian. So, this design by Reworks of the automated crafter, it still utilizes crafter. I think I changed this from his design, the only this, because he uses the composter. But I use the crafter here because, hey, it works. It's also like easier to manipulate the redstone thing. So, this guy has a 9 slot, right? And this comparator is actually in subtraction mode. Oh my gosh. So you just right click it and it just makes sure that this is lit. And then when you insert a redstone signal into this, whatever it is reading, so let's say this is 0, it will subtract that with whatever is being input to the sides. So this is currently at 8. So theoretically, if this goes to 9, it will lit up, send a signal of 1. This repeater reads it because this redstone dust powers this block. And then bada bing bada boom, it will power every dropper in here. Now at the back, this just makes sure that any of these droppers goes out, it will disable the hopper that is sending the items into the crafter, basically stopping the loop. So let's power this on. Look at that. And oh, wait. Huh? Wait, I thought that's the design. Hold up. Okay, I was missing a piece. Boop. Oh shoot. Okay, let's there you go. It's now empty. And then let's just there you go. So it should, oh, you should stop. There you go. It should now be crafting. Boop. Look at that. It's perfect. Look at that. That's very nice. So it's now basically putting every item properly into the correct slots, in the correct order. And it basically, this dropper, every dropper in this line gets powered, goes in here. And the fun thing is you can literally just have like some rail cart systems that distributes the items, and then maybe like a nether star chest that you want to put in, you know. This is very this is the most flexible system that you can have, because you can, it's not really that efficient, because you need to put, like, let's say you want to craft like this, a beacon. So you need to have 5 droppers full of glass. And if one of those glass droppers goes out, it disables the whole system. But yeah, this is like some designs that you can use for the what do you call that? For the crafter. And of course, later on they will add the breeze, the trial chambers, and then also the armadillo. I don't hate the armadillo though, because like giving the wolf armor, that's actually pretty sick. All right, that's going to be it for today's snapshot video. You can download the snapshot in the Minecraft launcher. Just search or just look for the snapshot, latest snapshot. I think profile is called. It's called their profile, and it will, you need to enable stuff there. But I think I have that tutorial in like one of my old snapshot videos. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will also link the article for the snapshot in the description, and also the video that I got these 2 designs from Raywork. I will also put that in the description. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you on the next snapshot video. Bye bye.